Good evening. My name is Thomas, but almost nobody in this city knows that. They just call me the old man under the bridge. I am from Houston, Texas. I'm 72. I used to have a little house, a garage full of tools, and a wife who made the best coffee. 40 years fixing other people's cars, but not my own life. One winter, my heart gave out before my money did. Hospital bills, debts, too old to work, too proud to beg. The street stops being a nightmare and starts to look like the only thing left. So I found a spot under a bridge, cold concrete, traffic for a lullaby. People passed above me every day. Some tossed coins, most just stared ahead. And feel like if they never looked down, I simply didn't exist. Stay invisible long enough, you start to think, maybe they're right. But when you lose everything, something strange happens. You start seeing everyone else right on the edge of falling. One night, rain was pounding. I lay there, listening to cars splash by and screeching tires. A shout, a small body slamming the rail above me. I looked up, a little boy, hanging on, fingers sliding on wet metal. Nobody saw him. Nobody heard him, except the man they all ignored. I didn't think about my heart or my age. I just ran. In the right feet, I grabbed him as he let go. We hit the ground together, shaking in the rain. You know, his mom came running, screaming his name. She hugged him, then me. Next day, she came back with a blanket and a hot coffee. She told me something I hadn't heard in a very long time. She said, "Thomas, you're our hero under the bridge. I may be homeless, I may be old, but that night I learned you don't need a house to be a home for somebody. You don't need a uniform to be a hero. You just need a heart that still moves when someone's about to fall."
I used to wake up to the smell of her coffee, sun through the curtains, keys on the wall, garage full of engines and old rock and roll songs. Thought I had everything, had it all. 40 years turning those wrenches for strangers. Never once thought I'd be the one in need. House on a hill and a Sunday morning table. Her laughing eyes were all I'd ever see. But life doesn't knock when it's taking your doorway. It just blows right through like a winter wind. One by one the pictures came down from the hallway, till all that was left was the man I am. Now I'm the old man under the bridge, just a shadow in the rain that they drive right past. Got a cardboard pillow and a shopping cart kingdom and a heart full of ghosts from a better past. They don't see Thomas, they just see trouble, but I once had a name and a ring on my hand. Tonight I'm standing here under these bright lights, just trying to prove I'm more than where I land. First it was the layoffs, then came the bottle. Phone stopped ringing, friends moved on, sold off the tools just to keep the lights burning. Then the bank took the place we called home. She said I love you, but I can't stop sinking. If the ship goes down, I'll drown with you. One last coffee in a paper cup diner, then an empty chair and an unpaid booth. So I followed the river to the edge of the city, where the concrete hums like a lullaby. Found a bed made of cardboard and sirens, and a bridge that never asks why. Now I'm the old man under the bridge, just a shadow in the rain that they drive right past. Got a cardboard pillow and a shopping cart kingdom, and a heart full of ghosts from a better past. They don't see Thomas, they just see trouble, but I once had a name and a ring on my hand. Tonight I'm standing here under these bright lights, just trying to prove I'm more than where I land. Where I land. And everything changed. One cold evening, a girl brought me coffee, sat on the curb, looked me straight in the eyes, said my daddy's gone and my grandpa's missing, but you sound like him when you talk about life. She wrote down a number, said they're still waiting for the man you were and the man you are. Then she slipped that paper in the palm of my hand like a tiny shaking falling star. So here I am under a different kind of ceiling, not concrete but shining a sea of light. My hands still tremble but my voice is steady, 'cause this is the first time I've been seen in years. Tonight, if you remember anything when I leave this stage, let it be this: we're all one step away from living under bridges we swore we'd never cross, and from finding our way back in the strangest ways. I'm still the old man under the bridge, but I'm also a father, a lover, a friend, a broken down singer with a story to tell you, and a heart that somehow refused to end. If you see a shadow sleeping in the doorway, don't just see trouble, see a life off track. 'Cause underneath these rags and these tight old shoes is someone who's praying for one row back. Good evening, my name is Thomas, not the old man underneath the bridge. And if this song finds one lonely stranger, maybe we can both crawl out from under it. Yeah, maybe we can both crawl out from under it.